Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today's video is going to be a really exciting one because we have an amazing collaboration that they're introducing. I think it should go live anytime today. Maybe by the time this video goes out, it should already be in the game. But the reason why I'm so excited about this one is because, well, they're doing something that they have never done before. And that's something I really like. And I've seen a lot, for example, in Watch of Realms that they do it. And that is basically time-limited sort of an event where you have a specific area of the game that's opened only for a certain period of time. So instead of constantly adding, new content permanently, it's cool to have some stuff that's just limited time. That's the only time you can do it. And let's start getting into it. I'm gonna go through some of the information that we do have about this, and then I'm gonna leave, for example, the 7-day login champ that we get. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cover his kit because I want to look a little bit more into it, but I'm gonna do a specific video on that for tomorrow's video. But basically, this is what we're talking about. It's called sort of a calibration, Raid Shadow Legends and Asgard Divide. I tried to Google a bit Asgard Divide, didn't get anything, out of it, but let's read into it. Let's see what they say. So, the short lore. Loki's long-term goal is to bring about the total removal of the gods' involvement in Teleria, and if that means their destruction, so be it. I mean, we're not surprised. It's Loki overall. Oh yeah, it's, we're gonna get stuff like Loki and the other gods coming to raid, which it's awesome, okay? It's awesome. Let's continue reading this short lore. He sees unfreezing the waters of life as an event that can upset the balance of power in Teleria and force the intervention of gods in such a way that they can be destroyed together or destroy one another. Again, sounds like Loki, just lots of doing mischief in there and just getting people to fight each other or trying to kill them. As part of his long plan, which has many stages, he seeks to free the Fire Knight from Exile's End in the Mountains of Despair. Okay, I like the twist they put onto it. I like that. Freya, with her powers of foresight, sees what Loki is attempting and that he has a host of Serath-aligned dwarves joining him. Okay, again, another interesting spin that they kind of make a short story where dwarves are working with Loki. Freya takes this knowledge to Odin, who decrees that Loki must be stopped. The Fae of the Red Spikes believe Loki's actions could bring about terrible devastation of Teleria, if not its complete destruction. We don't want that. We want to save Teleria. Odin tells Thor it is his duty to stop Loki, obviously because it's his brother. Thor agrees, but he is nonetheless torn, for he and Loki were once close friends, and actually, I guess in this world, just close friends. He doesn't know if he can stop Loki without hurting him or worse. And then the last part, our players then join the story as Thor has set off on his quest to stop Loki, while Loki is on his way to free the Fire Knight. Meanwhile, Freya and Odin plot in Asgard to see how they can bring a stop to Loki's plan. So that's a fun first story. You can if you don't want obviously for me to read it, you can just stop and read it yourself. I just feel like it was pretty fun to read this part. Now if you go over to the second one, let me just try and zoom this a little. It's not gonna be the best quality, I'm doing my best, but still. So we're gonna have some interesting thing, which is basically this how they're gonna look. It's really cool. It's basically all 4 chances have a unique showcase, like background in the champion index, kind of same way as we have, for example, Yakar of the Scourge. That's the first one that comes into my head that has a little bit of a different one. And also with a touch of Norse mythology to it. You can find a special floor stone covered in symbols, half-ruined Drakkar in the background, as well as other different items scattered all around the scene. So this is the way that it's kind of the background's gonna look for them. That looks pretty cool. Now the next part is these are gonna obviously be the champions. We don't have much news on them right now, but we do see that we're gonna have Loki the Deceiver, which is gonna be, they're all gonna be barbarians. Loki's gonna be legendary spirit support, Thor Feyhammer legendary magic attack, Freya Fate Weaver legendary force defense, and Odin Father legendary void support. So they're gonna, I'm really excited to see how they're gonna do the spin with all of these ones. But I guess for now, let's move on to the next one. And basically we're gonna have, as you can see over here, same way that we had with Adelen, And this time we're gonna have Loki the Deceiver as part of the loyalty program. So what I mean that about the fact that it's gonna be same as with Adeline is, well, unless I'm wrong, we don't see the click on the second slide yet, and we don't have more access. But the way that we had it with Adeline was log in for the first 7 days, you get Loki. Then you would got Adeline. Then 7 more days, get more rewards. Then you would move on to phase 2, where you had to collect like banners just by doing arena, campaign, clan boss, all the other easy stuff. And at the end of that, we would be getting a 5-star soul. So if this is the case as well here, again, I'm not sure 100%, but if this is the case over here, that we get a 5-star soul at the end, then that's going to be massive. That's going to be huge. And obviously during this period, every user will have a chance to obtain Loki the Deceiver via the 14-day loyalty program. The champion could be claimed on day 7. Before and after that, players can get various in-game resources. Additionally, after collecting the champion, players will be able to share a post on Facebook or Twitter and get some extra rewards. We always like extra rewards. Obviously, we got to keep in mind this period. The enrollment start date 21 of August, enrollment end date 24th of October, the activation date 22 November 2024. This means that basically 24th of October is the last day that you can be like day 1 of logging in, so that you can collect all of these rewards. If you do it afterwards, you're gonna miss out, and you're not gonna want to do that, right? You're not gonna want to do that. And let me see, they have this is the most exciting part, okay? This is the one that got me extremely hyped, because this is what I was mentioning at the beginning. They have never done this before, or as far as I recall, they never done this. And this is just insane, and this is perfect. They need to do this more often. So the event dungeon, and obviously some mechanics. The event dungeon is a brand new game mechanic aiming at this diversifying the player's gaming experience during the event. The event dungeon will be available only during the Asgard Divide campaign, with Odin Faithfather as the dungeon boss. So this is what I was talking about. I want to see more time-limited dungeons, time-limited events like this in the game. So it's like, not just more and more and more to a daily grind, because we already know that raid's a full-time job. That's why I'm extremely excited with this one. And it says it features 30 stages normal difficulty, with difficulty rising with each stage. There will be no waves, only a boss battle, but beware, as Odin Faithfather won't be alone, but joined by mighty warriors unique for each stage of the dungeon. That's gonna be so cool. That's so cool. So excited about it. I'm so excited. The event dungeon will be available for players from level 6 and higher. Start date 21st of August till the 24th of October again. So if I read this correctly, there's some more info, but we cannot release it yet, but it's gonna be on sort of the next day. I prefer it that way. You know what? If we had everything in one day, it kind of kills a little bit of the hype. We want to have one start of the hype, like today, where we see the Asgard Divide collab going, and all the cool stuff. Then the next day, the other things. That's why I'm leaving, for example, going through Loki the Deceiver's kit for tomorrow. But there's also some more cool stuff. They did mention there's gonna be a new gear set, and well, that one's just a small spoiler. That's gonna be game changing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But for now, I guess I'm gonna leave it at this. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Are you hyped? Are you not? I have a feeling that the way they're gonna be doing this is kind of the same way that they did with the Monster Hunter one, okay? But where we had Rathalos as the free one. So we're gonna have a free one. Then I think we're gonna have a guaranteed one. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Freya or Thor is gonna be one of the guarantees, kind of like they did the last ones. And then the other two, the Void and the other one, from the normal ones, will be either 10 times, 15 times or stuff like that. Because, at the end of the day, it's a campaign where they're a business, they gotta try and make money. But still, Loki, his kit is going to be awesome. You're going to see tomorrow. And then I'm curious to see who's going to be, how their kits, the other ones' kits look, and what's going to be the way that we can get them. But I'm going to leave it at this for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're as hyped as I am, because this is awesome. I want to see more things like this for the game, because, it kind of gives you some new things to be hyped about. Not just like, okay, new out of the game, but then you always have to do that. Just every 3 months or so, just bring something like this, if they can, obviously, where we have some time-limited stuff that we can have fun with. But anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.